Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zmore, the dad in DPS, and we are back with another video of the good, the scrap, and the script. And this headset is absolutely huge. Really distracting. Doesn't feel huge, looks it. Really strange. Either way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, let's get on with the video. So, guys, don't forget we've got our social media links, which are down below in the video description, for Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. I would really appreciate if you joined the Discord server, the bigger community we can have. Leave me a comment, say hi, all that kind of thing. And yeah, we'll catch you with that. The question I gotta ask you, punk, is, do you feel lucky? Welcome to Filthy Simon.
Well, do you, punk?
Now, since we did our pistol build this week, I thought I would highlight one of my all-time favourite pistols, just because of what it does and how well it does it. This is a quadruple ammo capacity, explodes for area damage, 250 damage resistance while reloading, Western Revolver. Now, as you can see from the perks and stuff I've got on there, this thing is designed to be incredibly durable and to pretty much crit as often as possible. This gun has a massive 213 damage, it only uses .44 ammo, and its range is pretty decent as well at 204. Overall, I find this gun fun. I find this gun very, very fun. As much as the fire rate is abysmally slow, the damage that it does per shot is pretty damn impressive, and you will get to see that in action in the near future. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Simon. Let's move on to something a bit more juicy. Unfortunately, well, this segment is still going to be called First Impressions on the little doodad I used to market. I've had this gun for a long while. I know exactly what it does, how good it is, and my first impressions of it back in the day were, these guns are not great. How wrong was I? I mean, if you look at the base headshot from these guns, the base kind of damage that I do against, and these guys obviously aren't the strongest enemies, you're doing at least like 200, 300 a shot. And then the crits come in every couple of shots. This gun is disgustingly good, and the biggest problem is that I just didn't really think about them. I never really thought, you know, maybe I should use these handguns. And it was a mistake. They reload super quick. Super, super quick. They do insane damage, and they've just got that satisfying noise when you shoot them. You guys will hear me say it all the time. A gun needs to be. In a game like this, I need to be satisfied with how it feels to use a weapon. If I don't like a gun, and I might not like it for any silly little reason, like I don't like the way it looks, I don't like the way it sounds. I like the way this gun looks, I like the way it sounds, and I certainly love the amount of damage it does. It completely minces through so many enemies with the greatest amount of ease. I mean, does my character seem like they're being overwhelmed even though I'm surrounded by enemies and this gun does not have a silencer? It can't have a silencer because that's not how these guns work. It's too loud. And don't get me wrong, its accuracy is not the best. Most handguns do have to defer to your rifles when it comes to accuracy. So you're looking at, most of the time, a mid-range kind of weapon. Long range you can hit, but you don't quite get the same amount of accuracy, so you do need to fire a good couple of shots with that before you can get there. But it just completely annihilates just about anything I shoot. Whether I'm critting or I'm not, it will die. And against the Queen, I've noticed anything up to 400 odd damage from a single crit. Normally I'd show the build here. Obviously I did the pistol build video recently, so that will be linked down in the description. It will also be at the end of the video in the little boxes that show up. So look at that if you're interested in the build. It's a longer video, but you know, if you're really interested in how pistol builds work and how to get one kind of optimized, definitely go there, leave me a comment, all that usual good stuff. Now, once again, we're going to have to apologise to Jeff for wrecking his day. For some reason, I couldn't move there. Weird. And we're going to see how well this gun does. Now, this is an explosive weapon, and I'm going to be aiming at his head. But you'll see the damage that I do far outweighs the limitations of the explosive damage. Now, as you can see, this gun against bigger enemies has this little bug where I don't seem to be doing damage half the time. Jeff should already be dead because of this gun. There's no reason why he shouldn't be. And that's the kind of thing about this weapon, is it does damage so quickly and in such massive amounts that it basically gets nerfed. And you saw him die. You saw him die like a little child. It completely wrecks. Now, I won't lie to you. Against the Queen, this gun is not as good as some of the other weapons I use quite frequently. And the reason for that being is that it has no way of crippling her quickly. So quite often what you have to do is utilise the fact that she is a big old target and you are faster than her. Strafing around to avoid any of her poison attacks is ideal, but you do need to be really careful. But at the same time, if you're aware of your surroundings and you know what you're doing, you can take her down with relative ease by just strafing, keeping your distance, and getting the first hit in. This gun does really well against just about anything, and I do mean just about anything. So with any weapon in any of my videos, I ask the question, how's it doing daily ops? Well, it's amazing at killing enemies, there's no denying that. And when it comes to ammo efficiency, you are going to get your ammo back relatively quickly. The bigger problem tends to be, well, no one came with me to this daily op, and I'm not exactly the sturdiest of builds, but as you can see, you get your ammo back quite significantly. You get around about 4 to 16 ammo per kill, so you do pretty much not use any ammo. If you're critting, you are killing these enemies in just under 2 hits, and it is super mutant, so again, once, as I always say, the sturdier of the enemies. So there is that as well. But because it is not a silenced weapon, you're going to have a bit more trouble against enemies that have already seen you in this mode. But at the same time, they go down like a sack of rocks. So you just need to be careful that you're not... How did I switch weapon? You just need to be careful that you're not caught unawares. So as long as you are keeping in mind that you need to keep your distance against the melee enemies, it's actually so much better because they will not get near you. You're definitely going to be able to use this weapon easily. It's just a case of, because it's not silenced, you can't hide. So that is what it is. But overall, really good damage. So yeah, great gun. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's thank our YouTube members, which are Twice Week Suds, Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Mollers, me, Diofane Gaming, Fat the Druid, Colin G, Gary McKnight, O-Face, Brian RMC, Peggy McKnight, Metal Doom, Matasbo, Dragon God Slayer X, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, and Scott Sholol. Big thanks to you guys, we can't do this without you. Overall, I absolutely love pistols. I'm sure that came across in my pistol build video, which again, down below it's linked and it will pop up on the screen at some point, maybe even on the screen now. Definitely go check that out, you get to see exactly how this gun will do that amount of damage and whatnot. And overall, yeah, I think a very effective weapon, really cheap to use and really, really underrated. But with that, I'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.